welcome to the first manga or manga review, depending on how you kids are saying it these days. This is volume 1 of The Devil is a Part-Timer, and I believe it is the only one out in English at the moment. I know there's more in Japanese. There's the light novels, which is what this is based off, and there's an anime, which I watched a couple episodes of the other day. It was good. Yeah, The Devil's a Part-Timer comedy. I'm not big on knowing the types of genres of manga, you know, like shonen and all those other things. I don't know but how to classify them, basically. Call me a noob, I don't care, whatever. I'm just here to review this. But yeah, this is, you know, published by Yen Press or distributed by Yen Press, whatever it is. Art by Akio Hirigara and original story by Satoshi Wagahara. I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of these names right, so sorry. Yeah, it's tough being evil when you have to pay the rent. This comical tale of a demon lord turned fry slinger follows the daily travels of former demon king Sadio Mayo. I am bad with names, especially when they're foreign. I'm sorry. And his general Shiro Ashai as they navigate the complexes of life in modern-day Tokyo. Having suffered utter defeats at the hands of a plucky hero, they've been banished to Earth and stripped of magic power. And if that wasn't enough, that pesky hero is still hell-bent on finishing the job. So yeah, story. Basically what we have here is the demon king here, devil, was trying to take over this place. I can't pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try, but they're basically trying to take over this island, and the hero, which is this character we have here in the front, she was winning basically their battle, and he escapes to Earth where there's really no magic, so his magic powers are dumbed down. He does retain some, but not enough to open a portal back. Yeah, that's pretty much the premise, and they decide, you know, let's live life here. Let's do things the way they do things while we figure out how to get magic, because there's a premise of it here. So let's get going on that. In the meantime, the devil works at a McDonald's, something like that. Man, I am bad at remembering things. And yeah, he basically works at McDonald's. It's named differently for copyright purposes, basically, but that's where he works as a fry cook, and he's trying to get like the record for selling the most pepper fries or something like that, and wants to make it all the way up to manager, and then slowly take over the human world by going up the ladder in the fast food restaurant game, I guess. So yeah, it's funny. There is like a main story that kind of starts developing towards the end. We do have the hero lady whose name again escapes me, and her name is actually easiest to pronounce. She shows up, and again, it's just funny. It's like not things you would really expect. I mean, yeah. So we have the first page, a little bit of colored art. Contains the first 5 chapters, and you know, it opens up with them already in the human world. They do go kind of through how they got there, and we have his buddy, whose name is in the back, so I can read this one if I can find it. Shiro. He's basically complaining about how they don't have money because he's wasted all of it on a bicycle, on the washer, and they don't have food, and they're like going over like, oh well, it's okay, we can live off of the food I get for free from the restaurant. And they make a joke about doing that. I am really bad at remembering things. It's funny because I just went over it just to make sure. Supersize me, it says it right there. So they make a joke to that. The island, the demon king in his demon form. Yeah, like I said, it's a comedy. The art is pretty good. There is some action, but not much. Here we have the hero, Emilia, it says her name right there, and she does still want to kill him. She doesn't trust him, but she does kind of make it an offer later in the book, which is interesting. There's these earthquakes happening throughout this volume, which are part of the underlying story. We meet Demon King's co-worker, who's kind of seeming like she's gonna be a main character throughout this, and yeah, not much to say. Here's them working at the restaurant, and you know, it's funny. It's definitely worth the read. I really did enjoy it. I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 squirrels. Yeah, that's really not much to say. The art is good. The writing is good. You need to look at the art again. Let's see. So it's drawn well. I liked it. It's really clean. I've noticed a lot of manga, like when there's a lot of happening on the pages, when it's black and white, it's hard for me to tell what's happening. But here, it's really clean. There's really no other way to put it. I really liked it. I will definitely be picking up the other volumes. Retail price for this is $13 US, 14 Canada, rated T for teen. And yeah, not much else to say. The anime was pretty good. Follows the manga pretty spot on. I'm not sure about the short novel. I have not read it. But yeah, it's definitely worth to try, and I will definitely be checking out the other ones and reviewing them as they come out. So look forward to that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't be too harsh in the comments. It is the first manga thing I've done on this channel. So yeah, and anyways, like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything, comments, whatever, down below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more manga reviews, comic book reviews, and unboxings. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.